Hello friends. When a Libra man meets an Aquarius woman, something subtle yet electric happens. It's not loud fireworks at first glance, but rather a magnetic pull powered by curiosity, intellect, and an unspoken understanding that this connection could become something rare. Both ruled by the element of air, these two signs move through life on similar wavelengths, valuing ideas, freedom, and a higher sense of purpose. Their love story often feels less like a dramatic romance and more like a beautifully evolving partnership built on mutual respect and fascination. After watching, if you'd like to support the channel, click the Thanks button right under this video or use the donation alerts link in the description. Your support really helps me keep creating. And of course, if you enjoy the content, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks so much for being here. Now let's continue. Chemistry. Initial attraction. The chemistry between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman does not arrive loudly or demand attention, yet it is unmistakable from the very beginning. It moves quietly, intelligently, and with a sense of inevitability, as if two minds drifting through the world suddenly recognize a familiar frequency in one another. Their attraction is not built on impulsive desire or dramatic gestures, but on something far more enduring: recognition, curiosity, and mental resonance. From the first moment they interact, there is a subtle awareness that this connection is different from ordinary encounters. The Libra man steps into this dynamic with a natural ease that feels polished but never artificial. His charm is refined, shaped by awareness rather than ego. He understands social rhythms instinctively and knows how to adapt without losing himself. When he speaks, he listens just as much, creating a sense of balance that makes others feel comfortable opening up. He flatters with intelligence rather than exaggeration, offering compliments that feel thoughtful and sincere. To the Aquarius woman, this immediately stands out. She senses that his attention is genuine, not strategic, and that alone sets him apart from many others. The Aquarius woman, however, is not someone who can be impressed by charm alone. What captivates Libra is her refusal to perform or conform. She carries herself with an authenticity that feels rare, almost rebellious in a subtle way. Her intelligence is evident not only in what she says, but in how she thinks. She questions assumptions, challenges norms, and approaches the world from angles that are often unexpected. There is an originality to her presence that cannot be manufactured. For Libra, who is drawn to beauty in all forms, her mind becomes a source of fascination. Attraction between them begins as a mental spark. Conversation becomes the gateway through which chemistry flows. From their very first exchange, words feel alive between them. They don't engage in small talk for long. Instead, discussions naturally deepen. They talk about ideas, society, future visions, personal beliefs, ethics, and dreams that may still feel unfinished. Libra is intrigued by Aquarius's progressive mindset and her ability to think beyond conventional boundaries. Aquarius, in turn, is impressed by Libra's fairness, his ability to hold multiple perspectives without losing clarity, and his natural sense of intellectual balance. There is something deeply stimulating about the way they communicate. They challenge each other without hostility, disagree without disrespect, and explore concepts without the need to win arguments. This creates a safe mental space where curiosity thrives. Libra feels mentally awakened, inspired to expand his thinking. Aquarius feels intellectually met, which is rare for her and therefore deeply attractive. This shared mental energy creates a spark that is exciting yet grounding, as if they are discovering a familiar rhythm they didn't know they were searching for. Their attraction does not burn fast, it unfolds slowly and steadily. Each conversation adds another layer of intrigue. Each interaction reveals something new, not through dramatic revelations, but through subtle insight. Libra begins to admire Aquarius's consistency in her values and her courage to remain authentic even when it sets her apart. Aquarius begins to appreciate Libra's emotional intelligence, his ability to read situations, and his quiet strength in maintaining harmony without suppressing truth. What makes this initial attraction especially powerful is the absence of pressure. Neither feels the need to rush or define the connection too quickly. Libra enjoys the process of discovery, finding beauty in understanding Aquarius's thoughts, motivations, and ideals. Aquarius enjoys the freedom to express herself fully without fear of being judged or confined. This mutual respect allows attraction to deepen naturally rather than being forced by expectation. There is also an unspoken emotional current beneath the intellectual bond. Libra senses that Aquarius is emotionally sincere, even if she does not always express feelings in traditional ways. Aquarius senses that Libra is emotionally attentive, even when he maintains composure. This quiet emotional awareness builds trust early on. They may not label their feelings immediately, but both feel the pull, the sense that this connection has substance. Over time, Libra feels inspired by Aquarius's authenticity. He is drawn to her refusal to wear masks, to her honesty, and to her individuality. She represents a kind of freedom that Libra admires and wants to understand more deeply. Aquarius, meanwhile, feels appreciated in a way that feels rare. Libra does not try to change her, correct her, or mold her into an ideal. He values her for who she is, not for how well she fits into expectations, and this makes her feel genuinely seen. Their chemistry is marked by ease rather than intensity, curiosity rather than obsession. It feels natural, balanced, and quietly magnetic. They gravitate toward each other without fully realizing why at first. Time spent together feels lighter, conversations feel richer, and silence never feels uncomfortable. There is a sense of mutual alignment, as if both are slowly realizing that this connection has the potential to grow into something meaningful. In essence, the initial attraction between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman is rooted in mental harmony, mutual respect, and authentic curiosity. It is a chemistry that does not fade quickly because it is not built on illusion. Instead, it forms a strong intellectual and emotional foundation, one that invites deeper exploration and sets the tone for a bond that can evolve beautifully over time. Emotional dynamics. The emotional dynamics between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman are subtle, layered, and often misunderstood by those who expect love to look dramatic or emotionally intense on the surface. This pairing operates on a different emotional frequency, one that values awareness, clarity, and mutual respect over overt displays of passion. Neither Libra nor Aquarius is inclined toward emotional chaos. Instead, they approach feelings thoughtfully, preferring to understand them rather than be overwhelmed by them. This shared emotional style creates a unique bond that feels calm, intelligent, and quietly profound. At the core of their emotional connection is a preference for logic and communication. When emotions arise, both signs instinctively try to make sense of them rather than react impulsively. The Libra man tends to analyze feelings through the lens of balance and fairness. He asks himself whether emotions are justified, whether they are proportionate, and how they affect the harmony of the relationship. The Aquarius woman processes emotions through understanding and distance. She often steps back mentally to observe what she is feeling, why she is feeling it, and whether it aligns with her values and sense of self. This shared tendency can be a powerful strength. Emotional conversations between them are rarely explosive. Instead, they are thoughtful, measured, and often surprisingly insightful. They can discuss sensitive topics without raising voices or resorting to blame. This creates a sense of emotional safety that allows both partners to express themselves without fear of dramatic consequences. However, this same quality can also become a challenge if emotions are overanalyzed rather than fully felt. The Libra man's emotional nature is deeply tied to his desire for harmony. He wants emotional exchanges to feel balanced, fair, and mutually reassuring. Conflict unsettles him, not because he fears emotions, but because he fears disconnection. When tension arises, his instinct is to smooth things over quickly, sometimes before fully addressing the root cause. He may offer compromise, reassurance, or diplomacy in an effort to restore peace. Emotionally, he thrives when he feels that both partners are aligned and emotionally responsive to one another. The Aquarius woman, on the other hand, values emotional independence as a form of self-respect. She does not equate love with constant emotional closeness or reassurance. For her, caring deeply does not mean losing autonomy. She may feel emotions intensely, but she expresses them selectively and often privately. This can cause her to appear detached or aloof, especially during moments when Libra seeks emotional confirmation or verbal reassurance. This difference in emotional expression is where misunderstandings can arise. The Libra man may occasionally question whether the Aquarius woman is as emotionally invested as he is. Her calmness and emotional restraint can trigger his insecurities, making him wonder if something is missing. Meanwhile, Aquarius may feel subtly pressured when Libra seeks frequent emotional validation. She may interpret his need for reassurance as a threat to her independence, even when his intentions are rooted in love and connection. Despite these differences, their emotional bond has immense potential for stability once trust is established. Trust changes everything in this dynamic. When Aquarius feels trusted and not emotionally confined, she becomes more open and expressive in her own way. She begins to share thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities that she normally keeps guarded. Libra, when he feels emotionally secure, becomes more patient and less reliant on immediate reassurance. Aquarius teaches Libra a powerful emotional lesson. Love does not need to be possessive, constant, or emotionally consuming to be real. Through her, he learns that space can coexist with intimacy, and that emotional freedom does not diminish commitment. This expands Libra's understanding of love, helping him release the fear that distance automatically means disconnection. In return, Libra offers Aquarius emotional warmth and accessibility. He gently encourages her to articulate feelings rather than keeping them internalized. His emotional intelligence helps her translate abstract emotions into words, making it easier for her to share her inner world. He does not force emotional expression, but his presence invites it. Over time, Aquarius begins to feel safer expressing vulnerability, knowing it will be met with understanding rather than judgment. Together, they develop an emotional rhythm that is both balanced and respectful. They learn when to lean in and when to give space. Libra learns not to take Aquarius's need for distance personally. Aquarius learns that emotional reassurance does not equal loss of independence. This mutual growth strengthens their emotional foundation and reduces misunderstandings. Their emotional connection becomes less about intensity and more about consistency. They may not engage in dramatic emotional displays, but their bond is reliable and supportive. They show love through understanding, patience, and presence rather than emotional extremes. This makes their relationship feel mature, grounded, and sustainable. Ultimately, the emotional dynamics between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman reflect a partnership built on mutual evolution. They help each other grow emotionally without forcing change. By honoring both closeness and autonomy, they create an emotional environment where both feel respected, valued, and free to be themselves. Long-term compatibility. When looking at long-term compatibility between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman, the picture that emerges is one of steady evolution rather than dramatic permanence. This is a relationship designed to grow, adapt, and mature over time. Their shared air element plays a crucial role in this process, giving them an intuitive understanding of one another's mental and emotional rhythms. They approach life through ideas, perspectives, and vision, which allows them to stay connected even as circumstances change. Instead of clinging to routines for security, they bond through shared curiosity and a mutual desire to keep moving forward. Both Libra and Aquarius value growth as a core life principle. They are not content with stagnation, either personally or romantically. The Libra man seeks refinement, balance, and continual self-improvement. He wants his life and his relationship to feel harmonious, meaningful, and aligned with his evolving ideals. The Aquarius woman is driven by progress and innovation. She is always looking ahead, imagining new possibilities and questioning outdated structures. Together, these qualities create a relationship that rarely feels stuck or repetitive. Each stage of their life together feels like a new chapter rather than a repetition of the last. Libra contributes consistency and a deep appreciation for partnership. He believes in the concept of is and takes commitment seriously, even if he approaches it thoughtfully rather than impulsively. He wants a relationship that feels like a true alliance, where both people are considered equally and decisions are made with fairness in mind. His sense of elegance extends beyond aesthetics into how he treats the bond itself. He invests time, attention, and emotional presence into maintaining balance and mutual respect. Aquarius, by contrast, brings vision and originality into the long-term dynamic. She is less concerned with tradition and more focused on authenticity and future potential. Her forward-thinking nature ensures that the relationship continues to evolve alongside her personal growth. She introduces new ideas, perspectives, and directions that prevent the partnership from becoming predictable. Rather than following a preset path, she encourages a relationship structure that fits who they are, not who society expects them to be. When these energies merge, the result is a partnership that matures gracefully. Libra provides grounding and continuity, while Aquarius supplies momentum and inspiration. They are likely to support each other's personal ambitions without feeling threatened by individual success. Libra takes pride in Aquarius's originality and independence, while Aquarius respects Libra's dedication to shared stability. This mutual encouragement strengthens their long-term bond and fosters a sense of teamwork. Over time, they often find that their differences become complementary rather than divisive. Libra's ability to consider multiple viewpoints helps Aquarius refine her ideas and bring them into practical form. Aquarius's willingness to embrace change helps Libra overcome hesitation and step into new experiences. Each partner expands the other's comfort zone in a way that feels supportive rather than forced. Challenges in long-term compatibility usually surface around decision-making and commitment styles. Libra is naturally cautious, preferring to weigh every option before choosing a direction. He wants to be sure that decisions are fair, balanced, and beneficial for both partners. Aquarius, on the other hand, may shift directions suddenly when new insights, values, or inspirations arise. Her flexibility can feel unsettling to Libra, who craves a sense of emotional and structural consistency. If these tendencies are misunderstood, tension can develop. Libra may perceive Aquarius as unpredictable or unreliable, while Aquarius may view Libra as overly hesitant or slow to act. However, when they choose understanding over frustration, these same traits become assets. Libra learns that change does not always threaten stability. Aquarius learns that thoughtful consideration can strengthen long-term success. Respect is the key factor that determines their long-term success. When Libra respects Aquarius's need to evolve and redefine her path, and Aquarius respects Libra's need for balance and deliberation, their partnership becomes remarkably adaptable. They learn to navigate life's changes together rather than resisting them. This adaptability is one of their greatest strengths as a couple. In the long run, their relationship is less about rigid commitments and more about conscious choice. They choose each other repeatedly, not because they feel trapped by obligation, but because the partnership continues to offer growth, inspiration, and mutual understanding. Their bond is sustained by shared ideals, intellectual companionship, and a belief that love should expand rather than confine. Ultimately, long-term compatibility between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman thrives on evolution. As long as both remain open to growth and respectful of each other's differences, their relationship has the potential to last not by standing still, but by moving forward together with intention and trust. Communication conflict resolution. Communication between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman is one of the most defining pillars of their relationship, especially over time. From the beginning, their connection is built on words, ideas, and the exchange of perspectives rather than emotional dramatics or power struggles. Both signs are ruled by intellect and curiosity, which means they instinctively believe that most problems can be understood, discussed, and resolved through conversation. Silence, emotional manipulation, or passive aggression rarely feel natural to either of them, because both value clarity and mental honesty. When challenges arise, their first instinct is usually to talk, not to accuse, not to dominate, but to understand. The Libra man approaches communication with a strong sense of fairness. He wants every conversation to feel balanced, respectful, and mutually considerate. He listens carefully, weighs each word, and often tries to see the situation from multiple angles before forming a conclusion. His goal is rarely to win an argument. Instead, he wants to restore harmony and ensure that both sides feel heard. The Aquarius woman approaches communication from a place of truth and authenticity. She values straightforwardness and prefers conversations that are direct, even if they are uncomfortable. She does not enjoy emotional games or indirect hints. When something bothers her, she is more likely to express it plainly, often framing her thoughts logically rather than emotionally. To her, honesty is a form of respect, and avoiding the truth feels more damaging than facing it openly. Together, these styles can complement each other beautifully. Libra's diplomacy softens Aquarius's blunt honesty, while Aquarius's clarity cuts through Libra's tendency to overanalyze or sugarcoat issues. Their discussions often feel intelligent, calm, and solution-oriented. They can sit down and dissect a problem step by step, examining causes, intentions, and possible outcomes without escalating into chaos. This makes their conflict resolution process more mature than that of many other pairings. However, their greatest communication challenge lies not in how they speak, but in what they sometimes avoid. Libra's desire for peace can lead him to suppress his true feelings if he believes speaking up might create tension. He may minimize his needs or delay difficult conversations, hoping issues will resolve themselves naturally. Aquarius, sensing something unspoken, may grow restless or disengaged, interpreting his silence as emotional withholding rather than conflict avoidance. Aquarius, on the other hand, may emotionally detach when she feels restricted or misunderstood. If a conflict begins to feel repetitive or emotionally demanding, her instinct can be to pull back mentally. She does not do this out of cruelty, but out of self-preservation. For Libra, this detachment can feel unsettling. He may perceive it as indifference, even when Aquarius is simply processing internally. The key to healthy conflict resolution for this pair is mutual honesty paired with emotional presence. Libra must learn that expressing discomfort does not automatically disrupt harmony. In fact, it can strengthen it. When he voices his needs clearly and calmly, Aquarius is more likely to respond with respect and engagement. Aquarius, in turn, must remain emotionally present during difficult conversations rather than retreating into detachment. When she stays engaged, Libra feels reassured and safe enough to be fully honest. When both partners commit to this balance, their communication becomes incredibly powerful. They learn how to disagree without damaging the connection. Conflicts become opportunities for understanding rather than threats to stability. Each resolved issue builds trust, reinforcing the belief that problems can be faced together rather than avoided or internalized. Over time, this dynamic creates a relationship where communication feels open and dependable. Both partners know that they can speak their truth without fear of emotional retaliation or dismissal. They may not always agree, but they respect each other's perspectives. This respect allows them to navigate complex issues such as boundaries, expectations, and future plans with clarity and cooperation. Ultimately, communication and conflict resolution between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman thrive when both embrace transparency over comfort and engagement over avoidance. When Libra speaks honestly instead of politely hiding his feelings, and Aquarius stays emotionally connected instead of mentally withdrawing, they form a communication bond that is resilient, intelligent, and capable of withstanding almost any challenge life places in their path. Physical intimate connection. The physical and intimate connection between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman unfolds as a natural extension of their mental and emotional bond, rather than as an isolated or purely physical experience. From the very beginning, intimacy is infused with meaning, curiosity, and a sense of mutual awareness. This pairing does not rush into physical closeness driven by impulse alone. Instead, attraction develops gradually, shaped by trust, comfort, and the feeling that intimacy is something to be shared thoughtfully rather than taken for granted. For the Libra man, physical connection is inseparable from romance. He is deeply sensitive to atmosphere, mood, and emotional nuance. He notices details, tone of voice, body language, timing, and emotional openness. Intimacy for him is an art form, one that requires balance, mutual responsiveness, and a sense of harmony. He wants physical closeness to feel emotionally aligned, not disconnected or mechanical. His natural inclination is to make his partner feel cherished, admired, and emotionally secure, and this intention shapes how he expresses affection. The Aquarius woman approaches intimacy from a place of authenticity and freedom. She does not respond well to pressure, expectation, or rigid roles. Physical closeness must feel genuine and voluntary, never forced or demanded. Her curiosity plays a major role here. She is open to exploration, not for shock value, but because she views intimacy as another form of self-expression and connection. She wants to experience closeness in ways that feel true to who she is in the moment, without sacrificing her independence or sense of self. What makes their physical connection especially distinctive is how deeply it is intertwined with mental and emotional intimacy. Physical closeness often follows long conversations, shared laughter, or moments of deep understanding. There is a sense that intimacy grows out of connection rather than replacing it. Libra feels more drawn to Aquarius when he understands her thoughts and values. Aquarius feels more open to Libra when she feels mentally respected and emotionally accepted. This creates a natural flow where intimacy feels like a continuation of closeness rather than a separate act. Their interactions are often gentle and playful, marked by ease rather than urgency. Libra enjoys creating moments that feel meaningful, whether through subtle gestures, affectionate touch, or simply being emotionally present. Aquarius responds to this attentiveness by relaxing into the experience, allowing herself to be more open and expressive. She appreciates that Libra does not try to dominate or control the dynamic, but instead responds to her energy with sensitivity and care. Trust is the foundation upon which their intimate connection grows. Aquarius needs to feel that her boundaries will always be honored and that closeness will never be used to limit her freedom. Libra needs to feel emotionally connected and valued within the bond. When these needs are met, intimacy becomes a place of reassurance rather than vulnerability. Each experience strengthens their sense of safety with one another, making future closeness feel more natural and less guarded. Over time, affection becomes one of the most important elements of their connection. Small, consistent gestures carry great meaning. Libra expresses care through tenderness, attention, and emotional presence. Aquarius expresses care through sincerity, openness, and shared moments of genuine connection. These expressions reinforce intimacy without overwhelming either partner. Neither feels consumed by the relationship, yet both feel deeply connected. As the relationship matures, their physical connection evolves alongside their emotional understanding. They learn each other's rhythms, preferences, and unspoken cues. Intimacy becomes more comfortable, more intuitive, and more expressive. There is less self-consciousness and more trust. Instead of fading with time, their connection deepens because it is rooted in mutual respect and ongoing curiosity about each other. Aquarius's need for freedom remains present even in long-term intimacy, and Libra's need for closeness remains consistent. Rather than conflicting, these needs begin to complement one another. Libra learns that space does not diminish affection. Aquarius learns that closeness does not erase individuality. This balance allows their physical connection to remain fresh and emotionally safe, even as familiarity grows. Ultimately, the physical and intimate connection between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman is defined by balance. It is neither overwhelming nor distant. It is thoughtful, evolving, and grounded in understanding. Their intimacy reflects who they are as a couple, intellectually connected, emotionally respectful, and deeply aware of each other's needs. As long as both continue to feel respected and unpressured, their intimate bond becomes one of the most stable and nourishing aspects of their relationship, growing stronger with time through affection, trust, and shared presence. Shared values, life goals. Shared values form one of the strongest and most enduring foundations between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman. From early on, they often recognize in each other a similar moral compass, one that points toward fairness, justice, and a broader responsibility to the world around them. Both signs are deeply aware that life is not lived in isolation. They care about society, human rights, equality, and the idea that progress should benefit more than just the individual. This shared worldview creates a sense of alignment that goes beyond personal attraction and gives their relationship a meaningful purpose. The Libra man is guided by a strong inner need for balance and fairness. He is naturally attuned to injustice and feels uncomfortable when harmony is disrupted, whether in his personal life or in the world at large. He believes in cooperation, dialogue, and ethical decision-making. The Aquarius woman shares this concern, but expresses it in a more progressive and future-oriented way. She questions outdated systems, challenges norms, and is often drawn to innovative ideas that promise long-term improvement for society. Together, they feel like allies rather than opponents in how they view the world. Their shared values often lead to deep conversations about life, purpose, and responsibility. They may discuss social issues, cultural shifts, technology, philosophy, or humanitarian causes with genuine passion. Libra appreciates Aquarius's courage to stand for what she believes in, even when it goes against the mainstream. Aquarius respects Libra's ability to advocate for fairness without becoming rigid or extreme. These discussions reinforce their sense of being on the same team, united by ideals rather than divided by ego. When it comes to life goals, this pair often chooses paths that feel authentic rather than conventional. Neither Libra nor Aquarius is strongly attached to rigid traditions if those traditions do not align with their values. Aquarius is especially known for thinking outside the box. She may envision a life that looks different from societal expectations, whether in career, lifestyle, or personal expression. Libra, while more inclined toward structure, is open-minded enough to appreciate non-traditional paths as long as they offer balance, beauty, and a sense of fulfillment. Together, they have the ability to design a lifestyle that blends stability with innovation. Libra contributes a sense of order, aesthetic harmony, and long-term consideration. He wants life to feel cohesive and emotionally satisfying. Aquarius contributes originality, flexibility, and vision. She wants life to feel meaningful, free, and aligned with future possibilities. This combination allows them to build a shared life that is both grounded and forward-thinking. One of the most important aspects of their shared goals is how they support each other's dreams. Rather than competing or feeling threatened by one another's ambitions, they act as collaborators. Libra encourages Aquarius to bring her ideas into practical form, helping her refine visions and consider long-term sustainability. He offers patience, structure, and thoughtful feedback without diminishing her creativity. Aquarius, in return, pushes Libra to expand his perspective. She challenges him to think bigger, to take risks he might otherwise avoid, and to embrace change instead of overanalyzing it. She helps him see that growth sometimes requires stepping beyond comfort and that perfection is not always necessary for progress. This dynamic keeps Libra from becoming stagnant and helps Aquarius avoid becoming disconnected from reality. Their mutual encouragement strengthens their bond because it is rooted in respect. They do not try to reshape each other's goals to fit personal expectations. Instead, they look for ways to align individual dreams with a shared vision. This creates a sense of partnership that feels empowering rather than limiting. Each person feels free to evolve, knowing the relationship will adapt rather than resist change. Over time, their shared values become the anchor that keeps them connected through life's transitions. Even when goals shift or circumstances change, their core beliefs about fairness, growth, and mutual respect remain constant. This gives their relationship resilience and direction. They are not just building a life together, they are building a philosophy of living together. Ultimately, the shared values and life goals of a Libra man and an Aquarius woman create a relationship that feels purposeful and alive. Their bond is strengthened by a shared belief in progress, a mutual respect for individuality, and a desire to create a life that reflects both balance and innovation. As long as they continue to support each other's evolution, their shared vision remains dynamic, inspiring, and deeply unifying. Final thoughts. The compatibility between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman ultimately reveals itself not through intensity or emotional extremes, but through depth, awareness, and a shared understanding of what a healthy partnership truly means. This is a connection built on intellectual harmony, mutual respect, and a genuine desire to grow both individually and together. It is not fueled by control, possessiveness, or dramatic highs and lows. Instead, it thrives on freedom, thoughtful communication, and the belief that love should expand life rather than limit it. At its core, this relationship is a meeting of minds. Both partners value intelligence, perspective, and meaningful dialogue. They are drawn to each other not only for who the other is, but for how the other thinks. This creates a bond that remains relevant over time, even as circumstances change. Conversations do not grow shallow or repetitive. Instead, they evolve, reflecting each partner's growth and shifting worldview. This ongoing mental connection keeps the relationship alive long after initial attraction has settled into familiarity. Mutual respect is another defining feature of this pairing. The Libra man respects Aquarius's independence, individuality, and refusal to conform simply to meet expectations. He sees her autonomy not as a threat, but as a strength. The Aquarius woman respects Libra's commitment to balance, fairness, and emotional consideration. She values his ability to create harmony without sacrificing integrity. This respect allows both partners to feel safe being themselves, without fear of judgment or pressure to change. What makes this relationship especially powerful is its emphasis on freedom within connection. Neither partner feels the need to dominate or control the other. Love is not measured by restriction, but by trust. Libra learns that giving space does not weaken emotional bonds. Aquarius learns that commitment does not erase individuality. Together, they redefine what partnership looks like on their own terms, choosing cooperation over ownership. When challenges arise, as they inevitably do in any long-term connection, this couple has the tools to navigate them thoughtfully. They rely on communication rather than emotional withdrawal or confrontation. They are capable of stepping back, reflecting, and approaching issues with maturity. Over time, this creates a strong sense of emotional security. Both know that problems will be addressed, not ignored or dramatized. Their love feels light, but never shallow. There is ease in how they interact, yet depth in what they share. They can enjoy each other's presence without constant reassurance, yet still feel deeply connected. This balance between independence and intimacy is what makes their bond so enduring. They are together not because they need to be, but because they choose to be. As the relationship matures, it becomes a space for evolution. Both partners continue to grow, change, and redefine themselves, knowing the relationship can adapt alongside them. Libra refines his understanding of love beyond harmony alone. Aquarius learns to integrate closeness without feeling confined. Each stage of life adds a new layer to their connection rather than diminishing it. In the broader context of compatibility, this pairing stands out for its ability to inspire. Together, they remind each other that love does not have to be heavy to be meaningful. It can be thoughtful, respectful, and forward-moving. Their partnership reflects a modern understanding of connection, one where equality, communication, and personal freedom coexist. In the end, the relationship between a Libra man and an Aquarius woman proves that some of the strongest bonds are not built on intensity, but on understanding. Their love allows both people to breathe, to grow, and to evolve side by side. It is a union that feels harmonious without being stagnant, inspiring without being overwhelming, and deeply connected without ever losing its sense of lightness and possibility.